Yay, it's finally happening. My husband and I are building a modern homestead from the ground up with zero experience. Hi, my name is Katie, and if you are a homemaker and stay-at-home mom who just dreams about buying a plot of land and building a home and making it into a homestead, then this channel is for you because let me tell you, I'm gonna walk you through this whole process because I'm going through it myself. Hi, I'm Katie, and this is my second YouTube channel. I will put a link below to my first YouTube channel, but essentially I felt called to create a new channel because I want to document my experience building a homestead from the ground up. And my other channel, my first channel, is geared more towards homemaking. So I felt that my viewers needed a separate channel for this type of content so they don't have to scroll through and find the type of stuff that they want to see. So in this video, I want to give some background, especially for those that are new to my brand, and kind of explain my expectations for what I hope to accomplish with this channel. And to just jump right in to give some background, my husband and I have been married and renting this house for about almost 4.5 years now. We've always wanted to build a home, and this dream is becoming a reality this year. We're currently in the process of doing so. About 2-ish years ago, I lost my job, and it was definitely an eye-opener that when you work for someone else, and in general in life, but especially when you work for someone else, you are in the least bit control of your outcome with that company. And I'd say going through that experience, it really pushed my desire to be a homemaker and focus on sustainable living. And I think that desire was always there, especially when I would scroll through Pinterest or Instagram and I'd see the different gardening tutorials or canning or anything that was on a homestead. I just always felt called. So when I lost my job, it was kind of like, you know what, like I'm gonna make the most of this opportunity before me and I'm gonna pursue something that I feel like will benefit our house. And as a result, I completely changed in a positive way. I completely changed how I view the world. I completely changed how I love my husband, and it completely changed how I intend to raise my future kids. So it's definitely all good things, and it's definitely a lot of hard work and effort that needs to go into creating this kind of lifestyle. So while my goal for this channel is eventually to get to a point where I can show gardening tutorials or livestock and how-tos and different canning recipes and all that other good homesteading stuff, I made the decision to focus for now on the homestead building process. I put a lot of thought into this decision because I know at the end of the day, the traditional homesteading content that you'd see on other channels isn't necessarily the building process of it all. But I think my goal rather, is to always tie it back to the homestead, because at the end of the day, like that's the goal. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because it's not just about building a pretty home. It's about building something that I can utilize to the max. And I also think there's something to be said about all of the homemakers or stay-at-home moms out there who are in the same boat that I am, where the dream was always there. The dream was always there to buy a plot of land to build a house. And so this is kind of just the first step in that overall theme of building a homestead. So I guess if you're not afraid of getting dirty and putting in the hard work of building the life that you want to build, then hit that subscribe button because, hey, I'm right there with you. And this building process has definitely taught me a lot. And again, if you are trying to pursue something similar, I'm trying to get everything together in a cohesive manner so you have the information at hand. And if you want to watch some of the videos that I've made on this thus far, I'll put links below. It is on my other channel. But what makes a homestead different than a home is, like I said before, we are trying to maximize the use of the land. We're not just building a pretty house, we're building essentially an extension of our lifestyle. And it might mean making sure the kitchen is a certain layout so you can effectively. Like where I'm at right now, it's kind of hard to because there's cabinetry in the way. Or it might be making sure that the sun is hitting the part of the yard that you want to do gardening, or rather making sure you garden in the space that has the most sun. Or if you plan on or have kids, making sure that there's an area where they can play and learn and be curious about their surroundings, contrary to the standard way of growing up and just being inside and playing video games all day. But again, if you are interested in this kind of content, then you have found the right place. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I definitely look forward to sharing my experience with you all and getting to know who you are through the different comments and engagements that you may have. But until next time, I will see you then. Bye.